Hello everyone, welcome back to Bitcoin New York. Today is 21st of May, Friday, New York time 8:16. Daily chart's closed, so I'd like to share to you guys about the recent goings and what I think about these charts. So if you like these guys, hit the subscribe and like button and the bell notification please, thank you. And follow me on Twitter. Today's title is Sell Records in Bitcoins. So there are some records that hasn't been made in the history of Bitcoin, so that's something I would like to share to you guys about today. First of all, let's look at the Fear and Greed Index. It's a little lower than yesterday, from 19 to 12. So it was a little bit high yesterday, so I think it's gonna just go around these numbers. One time it could go into one-digit numbers, but it's pretty low for now. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be able to go much lower over here. So I don't think it's gonna lower than this. So I think it's a pretty good buy market right now. So if you could think about that, that's something interesting to think about. A lot of people are kind of having fear in their hearts, I guess. Maybe it could go a little bit lower on the overall market. So even if it goes up, some people might be cutting on losses and maybe come back down here. There's a lot of weird news on the media. A lot of people that kind of buying on the highs, maybe they kind of want to cut on losses since the price is so down right now. Oh, hold on. Today's thing are Bitcoins, Ethers, Cardano, and Binance coins. And yeah, those are it. So Bitcoins and US dollars. So daily chart's closed, and I put this out on Twitter recently, but today it's kind of went down one time since the morning down to the evening. It just went down and down and down. It just booped on top of the line there. So that's the situation right now in the daily charts and the 3-day charts. A long stick there and then hit on the top of the line there. A little stronger than the daily charts. But I don't think I can make any decisions until the weekly chart's closed, but until the weekly chart's close, I hope that it hits around those lines. Looking at the MAs, it's just about here. If it goes lower than this line, it's kind of a dangerous place to be. So it's gone down pretty good down quickly, but maybe it could fluctuate around here. One thing I'm really interested in is it just hasn't touched on this line yet. 28853. 28853. This is one place that I would wish it hit, or there is a possibility of hitting. There was 2 instances of hitting these lines, but so I think just the space over there is something to take into consideration. Even if it goes down here, I think that's the last of the bottom there. If it didn't hit below those lines, that would be pretty good, but that's just one scenario that you should take into consideration right now. In the daily charts, it's about here, so I think there are some upwards power going here. Yeah, it's just kind of looking like it's about to go down. So that's kind of the situation right now. But I just would hope that it hits this line before the weekly chart's closed. So if it hit those lines, I don't think it's going to be getting lower than this. So as I said in the title here, let me get this out real quick. Yeah, those are some hearts I put out there. Yeah, this is very oversold. Yeah, the most oversold in Bitcoin's history. So just looking back on the history, let me go back about to the Bitcoin start. I think around here. Yeah, 2011. So going forward in time, daily charts MACDs is the one time that went down was here. This was after the Bitcoin bubble, I believe. Yeah, it was around here. I think it around hit 2K or 3K around here. And that was after the bubble. So I think this is part of Corona pandemic. Yeah. So comparing to those, it's very, very oversold right now. So what this means is there's no more room to be sold anymore. So people who are selling are just kind of being scared of the media and the news right now. I think it's very sad way to go. So I think this is very good actually. Yeah, it's going to be very light on the upwards volatility. So I think it's a buying opportunity. And as I was saying before on the 3-day charts, the RSIs, yeah, over here. Sorry about that. Let me get rid of this. 2018, 2020, this is Corona, and this is right now. This is a 3-day charts, by the way. So what I think is hitting the bottom low there. So I think it's just going to go around those parts there. Let me show this right quick. There's a lot of fluctuations, but just before 42516 to 28775, about 20K there, so that's not good actually. But the daily chart is looking very good right now. Maybe it could go into the bottom parts, maybe hit those lines and go up again. But that space there is kind of something to take into consideration right now. That was one thing I noticed and was thinking about. It's very light on the higher parts, but a lot of people are maybe kind of make quick profits or cut on losses. So maybe too quick to make decisions or anything on this. In 2 days, I'll make a weekly report. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check into it. Once the Bitcoin fluctuates, I believe the altcoins are gonna fluctuate a little bit more. But I don't think it's gonna make any V recoveries or anything like that. Even if I went to a safe place, I think it's gonna take more time until it gets recover or goes back to the last prices. Maybe like around here. If the low was here, yeah, probably about a month I think would take for it to recover. Yeah, even at the time of Corona pandemic, that was about a month and a half. So I think these are is that kind of the pattern that's going to follow again. Yeah. I think if that's the patterns to look out for until for the recovery arrives. Let's check the days here. From the bottom market lows, just before 2 months, 46 days. Yeah, as I said, a month and a half. So I think those are the numbers to wait until the market recovers. Yeah, that's what I can say for Bitcoins. Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying that they're going to make orders on Bitcoins. So, for those of you, just don't be nervous about that. If you already have it, looking at the 4-hour charts here, there's kind of less volatility on the charts, so kind of the RSIs is kind of going up and down around that place. Looking at the 6-hour charts, yeah, I think there's a little bit of resistance there. It could go up again and go down here through the line. I think around that time would be a good time to buy. Can add it. As I said in Twitter about the buying points, I think maybe you should be taking a little bit by little in the orders. Yeah. Oh. They're singing again. Yeah, they're not very good. Yeah, I shouldn't say that, but sorry about that. 34846 and 32743. Yeah, just pick up on those numbers. Yeah, I think that would be a good strategy. 32743, 34846. Yeah, I think it might hit those numbers there. So if there's too much velocity, maybe around here, 30K, around that place. You could make orders around here if you saw some velocities going down. But I think those are the lowest of lows as of now. Yeah. Okay, let's get into Ethers in US dollars Tether. I've got the lines are down here. This is 3-day charts. And speaking in the Ethers case, it's a little bit of a long candle there. So I think it's going to fluctuate around here. The weekly charts hasn't closed, so I can't say for sure. But Ether's kind of at a buying point right now, I think. Even at the RSIs. It's about to go up here. Get the 3-day charts. Yeah, it just goes up around here. So after around here is the time of Corona pandemic. So I think it's about time to be going up again. If it goes down, it might go down to the same place as the Corona pandemic. Maybe around here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe around here, I think. Yeah. And then if it goes, if it takes resistance on those yellow line, maybe I think it would go up. I think it's already pretty sold pretty much. If you have any of Ethers, just keep onto it and wait for new highs. But comparing to Bitcoin, I'm just worried about the candle being longer. Yeah, the daily chart's kind of taking going sideways. So if you compare it to Bitcoin, I would say Bitcoin's a lot better. But yeah, Ether is kind of good. Ethers and Bitcoins. 3D charts here. Let's look at this. Yeah, in Bitcoins, it's kind of looking a little better over here. I think this is the lowest right now. Yeah, let me line it up like this. I think maybe it could hit lower. If it goes lower than this, 0.236, I think it would hit those lines. So it's kind of going down and hitting those lines from the bottom, so maybe it might follow those patterns. It's kind of long, the candles, so I think it's gonna maybe follow those patterns. So around here is the place to look out for. Yeah, that's the situation of this right now. If it goes through the bottom line on the white line, I think it's gonna follow the same patterns before. Yeah, if it goes up, that would be pretty good. Maybe it might hit that fill resistance on the line and go down again. Yeah, that might be a better scenario. The line might come closer and maybe go up again and feel the resistance from the line. That's another scenario. Yeah, if it goes down, it's just gonna go up. So that's one pattern to look out for. Yeah. If it does that, it could get into the next autumn high around here. You could close on profits around here. Yep. Cardanos in US dollar tethers. ADAs are kind of looking similar to ethers right now. Yeah, it's kind of making a lows right now. Looking at it on the 3-day charts, very long stick there. Yeah, it's kind of going too long maybe. I think that might be a bit of a problem over here. But with a little bit of time, I'm pretty sure it will go up again. So I think it's kind of going down, but maybe around tomorrow, I think it will recover. Yeah, for a lot of people that bought there. Yeah, it's just about recovered, so maybe I'll wait a little bit more, I guess. For those of you that are buying, it might go dig down there, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, it's kind of set its mind there. It might go down around those sticks there again. They made the sticks line 2 days in a row, so 1.38. You could make an order around that number. Or here, 1.31. Make an order there and get a position there. I think it's gonna follow a curve going upwards. Yeah, 3-day chart's looking pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of that I think there's a lot of people wanting to buy some Cardanos. Let me take a sip of water here. Yeah, my voice is a little bit cracky today. Cardanos and Bitcoins. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same. I guess it's gonna take a little bit of time and go up again. A lot of possibilities on this. Daily charts, sorry. Yeah, just about to make go higher again. 3-day charts. Yeah, a long stick here again, and just on top of the line there. Not looking weak by any means. I think it's gonna be hard to go lower than that. Even if it goes down, first let's look at 4-hour charts here. I think it would dig down around there again. Yeah, around here. Comma 0.00003946. Maybe go down again, make a stick there again. Yeah, because there's already 2 instances of that happening. 3940. So if you have it, just hold it. Would be smart choice to make. As I said before, there's a lot of more room to grow, so I think the next step is just getting out of that price zone over there. Let's get into Litecoins. In US dollars, Litecoins are kind of similar. I would say kind of same as Ethers actually. Maybe it might go down here again. I think that is very possible. And it's kind of similar to Bitcoin and the overall pattern. So I don't think it's gonna make any more lows per se. I think it's gonna hit around here again. $149. So I don't think that I wouldn't be surprised if it hit those lines. Or $119 over here. I might just go ahead and close up on those spaces here. I think Litecoins have a very similar pattern to Bitcoin, and I think it's pretty much oversold right now. As Bitcoin is. I don't think it's been sold as this much before. Oh, actually, there was one time here. Okay. The lows of lows here. Minus 22. I don't think it's gonna be very easy to go lower than that. There might be some cases, but in the 3-day charts, a little bit higher, I guess. Yeah, I think around here. So I don't think that's much to worry about, actually. I shouldn't think too optimistic, but if you have it, I don't think there must be a problem with having Litecoins. Yeah, if the Bitcoin kind of calms down, I think this is much more of a possibility for now. So if this goes up through the line before Sunday, after that, I don't think there's much to be worried about this chart. Yeah. Binance coins in US dollars. Yeah, Binance coins kind of dropped suddenly. The daily charts, it's kind of the same as altcoins. Yeah, around here. Or if it's here, yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, maybe it could fluctuating around between those lines. And the MACDs are heading down, so I think it's gonna fluctuate around those 306 and 443, just maybe fluctuating around those lines. 3-day charts. Yeah, it's a little bit the same as Ether's. The candles are long, so if it were to make new highs, it would be the making highs in a row, maybe. And the 3 days MACDs are heading down, so it's probably going to take a little bit more time. But going through those lines, I think that's not much of a chance. Maybe just tapping around those lines, maybe. And it just comes down to the weekly charts and how that goes. If you're going to just buy into it, just look at the 4-hour charts, I say. Yeah, I might hit down here again. Maybe 2 or 3 or 4 times again. $270. You can put an order around there. Or 284. That was one time. Maybe hit those 2 numbers around there. If it goes like take more velocity and go down, it would go into 180 maybe. Yeah, around those numbers, depending on how the market goes. Yeah, maybe I think this is rather possible here. 278, 286, as I said before. So this is kind of stopped moving up or down, so I think it looks a little bit better on Bitcoins, but yeah, there might be a little bit of a stagnation there. A week there. I think a little bit more in a week. Maybe a month, I think. Let me look it up. Yeah, about a month. A little bit more in a month. So maybe just fluctuating around for another month. I think there's a lot of resistance already made here, so I think it's just gonna keep that position there for a little while. So I don't think it's gonna go bad or anything, so maybe just hold on to it. I don't think you can't get any better positions than this for now. If the Bitcoin goes up, I think Binance coins are going to go up too, so let's look at the dominance here. Total market caps is what I want to see. This is a total market cap of cryptos. The weekly charts hasn't closed yet, so the 3-day charts is kind of like this. So if it goes up around here again in 3 days, the weekly charts kind of have a long stick down there, so if it ends right here in the golden zone for the weekly charts, I think that would be a good indicator for it to be going up the next week. But right now, the weekly charts hasn't closed yet, so the candle itself is a little bit longer. If the stick is a little longer, about here, it's kind of the same. There are some cases of this stagnating to the side. So even if it goes down half around here, Even if it goes down the next week around here, I don't think there are much effects taking place on the other coins. I don't think there are much high velocity downforce on these charts. The upper parts is kind of lighter, so hold on to it. If you buy it, make quick pickups and orders on that part. If you're gonna make profits, I think 3%, 5% would be the realistic numbers to be going for right now. So around here through lunchtime, in Japan time, that would be 1 a.m. I think, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I think around those times would be maybe maybe a chance to buy, I think. But tomorrow, I'll put it out on Twitter again. Oh yeah, for those of you that are living in Japan especially, a lot of stuff happening with Corona right now. I think there's going to be a lot more stuff happening with these. I'm pretty sure it's harder on you for all of you, so if I can be any of help to you guys, I'll be sure to listen into the comments, so comment out, guys. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, guys. Subscribe and like for more, and hit that bell notifications, please. And have a good weekend, guys. Right, thanks, guys.